Most teachers, when they do a recording activity with the students where they're supposed to respond to certain prompts or they're listening to something and they have to respond. So most teachers, when the recording is in and they collect the file, they just want to hear the students' responses. They don't want to hear the prompts over and over again. But there are certain times where you will want to hear the prompts and the student's response. By default, the collection process will only collect the student part, but let me show you what that looks like. So let's take an activity, for example, like model imitation. That's a recording activity, and I could use my voice or I can use a file. What is the source of the audio? So let's see, let's just pick a file here. And here's a let me go back and get an MP3 from here. Here's an MP3 file, and okay, so now I've got my file ready. I give them the instructions, the talk button. I say, okay guys, listen, you're going to hear a file. Please respond when when you're prompted to. And then I hit the start button. The recorders are going. They can hear the file, and they're talking and responding, talking, responding, or listening and responding, listening, responding. So when it's all over and you hit end, okay, so now I hit end, and if I just hit collect, it's just going to collect their response. So when later on when I listen back, I'm going to hear a blank spot, and then I'll hear the student talking. Then it'll go blank, then student talking. So that's what I will hear. But if I want to hear both the question and the answer, then I go to this advanced button. Before I click collect, I can go to advanced, and you see right here it says these are the tracks that it's going to collect. By default, the student track is the only track selected. But if, like I said, if I want to collect both tracks, the program source and the student, I can hit program source or program track and the student track, and now I can hit collect. Okay. If let's just say I hit collect and it collects, and then I think to myself, oh shoot, I wanted to collect both tracks. I forgot to go to that advanced button. So I can close this, I can close that. I can go back here to this one right next to the clear, it says clear session, and then right next to it this little icon looks like a mailbox. I can click that and it'll open this back up. Now I can go to my advanced button and put a check mark in both student and program, and now I can hit collect, and it'll collect with both tracks this time. Okay, and I can close that and close that, and that's how you collect both tracks.